the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Today is February 9th, 2022. It is 3:18 a.m. Got up slightly late, and once I turned on my computer, I was checking some stuff out, uploading the last video that I edited yesterday, so I'm a little bit behind. Alright, so I want to bring to attention again, please feel free to skip, okay? I have the timestamp and the description, you could skip. So this one, I'm just gonna highlight my revenue estimate, just like I did yesterday, because the money, my estimation seems to be very low comparing to my last month around this time. Even though I don't have thousands of views on all of my videos, but the small numbers, accumulation of videos that I put almost every day, it should be more. Okay, so $270.85. That's a little bit too small in comparison to from yesterday. In yesterday's video, the views that I have as of now, and there could be more later on today, is 605 views. Like I said, I don't have thousands of views in my videos when I first make them public. So when you look at come on, go back. When you look at the other videos, okay, 590, 515, 617, you know, so they add up. Let's say from January 25th, even though, you know, it should be after January 21st. All right, let's see the video that I have January 21st. All right, after this video, which was live January 21st, $731. Even though, let's say January 22nd, some people could probably see it. Okay? Couple more people will probably view this video, and then you have the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Look at this. 600, 500, 700. All right, let's see the form after that. Not this. All right, you see 800, 600, so it add up. So that amount, that estimation, $270.85 is wrong. All right, so I just want to bring this to attention so YouTube should see that I know. All right, so that's the only reason I'm bringing this up. And new subscriber, I believe yesterday I have 1,647. And right now I'm saying 48. So any new subscribers, welcome. All right, so let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. So this video, I want to review it again. I'm not going to go over the comments because I went over it yesterday. But there was one thing. For some reason last night when I was in bed and it caught my attention, one of the panelists on The View said something and we felt to, I felt to bring it up because I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to play it. I'm going to stop in between because YouTube will stop me, will give me a copyright or prevent me from making money of the video. I'll still stop in between. All right, so it's 5 minutes and 5 seconds. I hope I get to the point where what I really want to hear.
86.
Let's put it here.
Camilla married, according to Charles's autobiography, authorized by him, he began an affair with Camilla in 1986, and Charles and Di split up in 1992. So he was having an affair with her while he was married to Diana.
Yep.
And a lot of Brits do not like that.
A lot of Americans don't like it either. I don't like it. I think it's, I mean, remember that famous interview when Diana, looking so hurt and looking so traumatized and looking, quite frankly, very depressed, said there were 3 of us in this marriage?
Yeah, it was a bit crowded, she said.
It was a bit crowded, right? I mean, she was never given, I think, the chance.
And I suppose in love. Of course. Whatever in love means.
By Charles to really be in love because Camilla was waiting in the wings like mistresses oftentimes do. And I don't think that you get the title of queen when you really were a mistress, and maybe you should just stick with princess cohort, which is what they had agreed.
Princess who?
Princess cohort was going to be her title because
That's the other title.
They recognized.
I don't like that one.
Well, she's going to be now the consort, maybe consort. I'm
Consort.
sorry. She was going to be now. She's going to be the
Cohort
queen
is
consort.
Freudian, 'cause-
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Sonny, but I think almost what everybody else was thinking, she pretty much nailed it. I like her honesty, even though I think she was trying to hold back, but she let it go, which is true. I agree with her. But that's not the point that I want to bring.
Yes, it was a Freudian slip. I don't like it.
Oh, consort is what.
I think
She's the queen adulterer.
Listen, let me
There
tell
it
you
is
something.
again. She nailed it again. Queen of adulterer. That's it. Yep. Sonny nailed it again. She tried to hold her tongue, but she can't help it. But again, that's not the point that I want to bring this video back again.
At the rate Queen Elizabeth is going, she might outlive Camilla. So this might be a moot point.
That's true.
Look, the Queen has saved Brits and Americans who don't like it a lot of debate by setting this up before anything happens to her.
Right.
Obviously,
And this is one of the things that I brought up in one of my old videos. And I said, maybe she should try to do some stuff like that. I said, like, transfer of power. Transfer it. Like step down while she's alive to let the son take over. But that's not what she did. She took partial of my advice, but instead she let people know this is what she would like to happen while she's alive. But that's not what I said. Again, this is not the point that I wanted to bring in this video. Let's continue. It's something that she said. I believe she said.
Camilla does not fit the Disney princess narrative. She doesn't fit the look. But there's only one person who cares about this, and it's Charles, who apparently has some sort of codependent, lifelong soulmate relationship. I don't like the idea about she broke up the marriage. I think relationships are very complicated, and I think that not one person breaks up a marriage. I think there's more to it than that.
It's difficult when you're sleeping with someone else's husband.
Well, you know what, though. Sonny, not everybody is fortunate to have, met their Prince Charming in their 20s and spent the rest of their lives in paradise.
Okay, I think this is where she's gonna say. She's the one, a point that she brought, and I failed to, comment on it to reiterate what she said. And I think this is where she said it. Let's see.
Him, and I learned everything I know from The Crown. Okay, that's full disclaimer here.
A lot of it is not true. Remember that.
So you guys can correct me because I'm not a royal.
Don't say that to me because I love it so much.
It's fictionalized.
So the royal family did not want Charles with Camilla, although he loved her
she was
before Diana, though, because she didn't have a title. And Camilla had dated several men before Charles, and I guess the family wanted him to marry a virgin. I guess that's still a thing. Sorry, that was a
while ago.
It was a while. But so I think that maybe she's trying to get the blessing of her son years later, that she knows she forced him to do this.
That point.
And like Anna said, I think probably Charles was just as eager to get out of that marriage.
I think Diana bitterly regretted the divorce. I think she fought until the last minute to prevent a divorce. She didn't want one. But I don't think Diana wanted it at any stage.
The final chapter of the royal marriage lasted from June 1996 to August.
One thing we have to take into consideration, that little shy young lady they thought they were going to take advantage of, which is Princess Diana, they think they were going to divorce her, have the divorce made very easy. She was a fighter. She was a fighter. They didn't know. They didn't know Princess Diana was that kind of a person.
Diana's changed her mind on this, considering that as mother of a future king, she should have the HRH status.
A lot of these things might come into play again, because now look how the Queen changed her mind to give Camilla that title of Queen Consort. And then as we go along with this video, there are some points that other people put under some tweets that may raise some red flag, because I think in one of the tweets I said, can you imagine if later on, let's say Charles become king, and then one of Camilla's kids will take over, and they make some sort of a DNA test saying one of Camilla's kids is Charles, and then we'll replace William. This is the thing here.
That maybe she's trying to get the blessing of her son years later, that she knows she forced him to do this.
That point.
And like Anna said, I think probably Charles was just as eager to get out of that marriage. I think he broke the marriage, Charles did. I don't think it was necessarily just Camilla. So she might be trying to get on good graces as she reaches her twilight years.
I agree with her. This is the point that she brought, and I failed to reinforce it. I think this is why the Queen did that, because they forced Charles to marry Diana, and then now you see all those negative things that's going on. Although it's all of their fault, okay? Diana should have never married Charles, and they forced Charles to marry Diana because she was a virgin and all of that, and Charles never really wanted to marry her anyway, but they forced him to do it. And this is why on my yesterday video, and I said, I don't think he has any feeling for any of the kids he had with Diana. Okay? So what that lady said on The View, I don't know her name, is that I think the Queen is trying to I say that? Apologize to them, feel sorry for them and say, I'm sorry I forced you to marry somebody else when you was in love with somebody else. So therefore, this is the title that I want her to have because this is who you wanted to marry in the first place. So that's one of the point that I wanted to make is that the Queen is probably, how will I say that? Like a kind of a sorry kind of thing for to Charles for pushing him to marry Princess Diana when Charles didn't really wanted at the beginning. All right, but all of this, all right, these were adults doing adult things, but the only thing is that they were not honest with Princess Diana. The royal family had a plan behind Princess Diana's back, pretend they like her. You know, when Diana was dating Charles, you know, they treated her well when she come over, and Charles have, you know, when you dating somebody, you call somebody, you call your significant other maybe every other day or every week or something like that. But Charles had some sort of a schedule, didn't really have that kind of courtship that most of us really have when we were dating. But anyway, so I think the Queen is making a man, or perhaps that big picture here is that maybe one of Camilla's kids is Charles. And then once Charles become king, there's gonna be the next level, the next step that, hey, they're gonna do some sort of a DNA to see if it's Charles' kid, and then bam, kick William out of the way and say, you're not the next one in line. All right, so that's just my humble opinion here. All right, let's get back to the original tweet. All right, so this is the point that I wanted to bring up again because I didn't bring it up yesterday in my yesterday's video. With all of that, even though all of this is I'm bringing back up, it does not excuse Charles and Camilla to have that affair. All right, they all were adult. They were in their 30s when they got married to was Diana was 19 or anything like that. They all were trying to take advantage of her. Okay, so that does not excuse them, but, and I think what that lady said, and I think the Queen is trying to, I guess, please Charles or apologize to Charles for forcing him to marry Diana, and therefore this is the title she wants Camilla to have. And this is why they okay with Camilla, because, you know, anyway, that's it. That's the point that I wanted to bring, and I failed to bring yesterday to reinforce what she said here. I'm not going to go over the comments because I went over it yesterday. Let's go to the topic that was happening yesterday on Twitter. All right, so it's a completely new topic now. Next tweet. So there's this here. So apparently these two are planning to go in Jamaica. All right, not the ratio they were hoping for. British Royal Prince William and Kate coming to Jamaica. So that was the topic yesterday, February 8th, 2022. All right, let's read some of the comments. Okay, if this is true, I pray my Caribbean sisters and brothers do the right thing and not show up. Come through Jamaica. There's me respond here. I said, oh boy, that's going to be interesting. Okay, wait. This is a part 2, I believe. Wait, they them go to Jamaica for what? Okay, so it's like, I think that's what they said. Why are they going to Jamaica? For what reason? I think that's what it said. Okay, good question. If they don't want black people in their family, then why are they visiting predominantly black country? Start a do not show up movement against these entitled racists. Okay, they better cancel that trip. They didn't even touch our Jamaican grass yet. Really? They never went to Jamaica since they... Anyway, Lord, am I hoping to see some ackee seed flying past their heads? And I'm starting to see some headlines. I saw it when I turned on my computer to go on Twitter and go on YouTube. I saw some headline trying to make them look good. So they always try to make them look good, but they're gonna go over the top now with that. All right, because Charles already used him to get to the point where people don't like him. So Charles is on his own agenda right now. One thing he should have learned from Charles is to get people on his side. The type of people should be on his side. because Charles already have all the people on at the right places to do his bidding. Maybe he does too. So, but anyway, let me. I'm talking out of my ass right now because the thing that I see is going on here. These people, they're not working as one. They're working individually. All right, let's read some more comment. There's here. I think so. British Royal Prince William and Duchess of Cambridge Kate are slated to visit Jamaica in March as part of a Caribbean tour to mark the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. Only if they had, treated Meghan well, because that would have been Harry and Meghan's trip right there. Let me try not to bring them in this mess. Let's just sit afar and watch the train wreck. Okay, I hope the awesome people in Jamaica boo the crap out of them or don't show their interest. Okay, dear Jamaica, please ice them out. William and Kate are only going for the optics. May their karma land as it should. Let's see here. They are very brave. Okay, black magic. Okay, the British monarch's second attempt to stop all talks, removing the Queen as head of state. Jamaica, don't fall for it this time again. Okay, boo them the moment they get off that plane. All right, after this, that's it, because I have more on this topic, other tweets. Okay, I hope it's not my country, Jamaica. It's I, the one in America. I can't stand those two. Okay, hope that the Jamaican hand them the manifesto that they want to be out of the Commonwealth. Okay, or the photo apps, quote, we are very much not racist, end quote. No surprise if Jamaica's MPs is a power puppet in the Commonwealth nation. Perhaps this is the, quote, pleading, don't leave me tour, end quote, dispensing weaponry and cash to stop hemorrhaging from the empire. Going to the tropics in winter, things that make you go, the need to move and go away with that. Sound like people are excited their roads will finally get fixed. It's really unfortunate they have to rely on a visit from Great Britain mascots to get basic infrastructure. Oh, really? So the Jamaican roads need to be fixed, so they're probably gonna fix it now. Okay, are these trips work or a break from their awful weather in Britain? They are not wanted. Bumbleclat. Okay. I don't know what bumbleclat means, but I've heard it a lot. Next tweet. All right, same topic again, different tweet. My people don't want them. Jamaica is going through a lot right now. Why are they going to Jamaica? They don't even like black people, family members, much less a country of black people. But the thing that the UK is doing, throwing people out. I remember there was a comment. Was it a comment? Something that I saw somewhere, where a Jamaican been living in the UK since he was a child. And then he went back to Jamaica to visit. They didn't even let him back in the UK. Something like that. Or they threw him back out or something. So if they're part of the Commonwealth, why are they treating them like this? Okay, that's just what I said. Showing up to your country to look down their nose at people. Please do not show up to greet these racists. I guess they did. Who is the prime minister in Jamaica? Okay. Is it the same person who was there when Harry went to visit, when Harry was racing boat? But anyway, I guess they decided terrorizing the only black person in the family wasn't enough. They have to go to a black country to continue their work. They are very stupid. They don't know Jamaican people well. Okay, hopefully the squaddies over there will carry signs saying Queen Meghan. Just like the football. They said, what is it, when the UK was playing, I think, Italy? There were people on the stand saying something about, they put a sign with Meghan or something like that. Okay, hopefully okay, I just read that. I hope so as well, sis. They're going to spend money on the welfare royals when Jamaicans need the money. Exactly. All right, let's see here. I can't read these. Thank you. All right, thank you. Because they are trying to prevent another Barbados happening. That will happen if they send those to Fells. Okay, Jamaica, no. All right, we don't want them. All right, the family member hated them after they opened their hearts to her, as well as the British people. Educate yourself. What is that? What is it? The family member hated them after they opened their hearts to her, as well as the British people. Educate yourself. I'm gonna stick to some of the Brits. Okay, I'm gonna stick for some of the. I think the environment over there where people don't usually speak up their mind like most Americans do. Some people did like Meghan, but yeah, they just didn't speak their mind. I don't know how to put this, but I don't think it's all Brits who didn't like Meghan. Not all Brits. Okay, party quit listening to single-purpose hate account and stop reading tabloid. Okay, they're so delusional thinking they can shame yaddies. Okay, exactly. Thank you. Say it louder. I'm with you. All right, so let's move to the next tweet. I hope I don't make this an hour because I don't want to be an hour making videos. Let's continue. Next tweet. So William and Kate are coming to Jamaica to celebrate Queen Elizabeth II Jubilee, and people are in the comments asking for Harry and Meghan instead. LOL. Why William stabbed his own mother and brother in the back? That's for sure. For the mother, that's when he came out, I think in yesterday's video. Oh, yesterday's video, I turned it into 2. By the way, I made it into 2 because it was an hour and 40 something minute. Once I get close to 1 hour, I cut it. And then the last hours, I put it into second video. Yeah, I just remember. I turned it into 2. And it was 1 recording. And I think I scheduled it one at 6 a.m. and one at 4 p.m. the same day. That way it could just continue. All right. William stabbed his mother, his own mother. And one of the yesterday's video, I put the clip where William was talking about his mother, about the BBC interview that sort of they blaming the BBC for what Princess Diana said. These crazy people. Oh my goodness. Okay, and brother in the back. That's what they did to Meghan and Harry, where Harry had to leave. Okay, he and his racist, airheaded mankin can go F themselves. Jamaicans didn't ask for them. We want Harry and Meghan. Watch Andrew Barr scrape to the colonizer for money. Okay, unfortunately, they bring no money either. Remember, it's the British royal family. They never give, but only take. That's for sure. And they can't even bring some taxpayers' money with them because it's now Brexit land, which never gives anything either. Wow. Everything she said is true. Okay, I want to know who will be paying for this racist grifting parasite on this trip. That's what I want to know. Will Jamaican taxpayers be footing this bill in any way, shape, or form? Someone who knows these things, tell me. All right, there's no comment here. Let me move this slightly. Problem is none of these people on these islands and organizations that apparently need a royal patron will stand up and say anything. The National Theatre didn't want Camilla and should flatly refuse, like the army refuses Andrew. That's another thing. Even the, how do you call this? The, what's that? Not football. There's another thing that the, how do they call it, where Mambo take over after Prince Harry. That it's a sport. I don't know, how do they call it? Rugby. None of them speak out. Okay, there was also a very interesting study done on benefits of royal patronages, and there is no benefit to the charities. Many organizations are well established and truly do not require a royal patron. They're just forcing themselves onto people because they want to tell the people, the taxpayer, that they're doing something. The thing that they should have been doing is what Meghan and Harry were doing over there. Okay, make them self-sufficient, bring highlight to these charities. Because I remember in some comments when Meghan was over there, when she was doing some stuff, they're saying, oh, look at her. She's all about her. But when in fact, she's bringing highlight to those patronages. And I think I comment on those comments. And I was like, she's doing what she's supposed to do to bring people attention to those patronages. All right. So whatever Meghan does, these people will never be happy. But the patronages, what this comment is saying here, they don't really need the royals because the royals don't really do anything. What was it? The other one shows up after 8 years.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. I was just looking at, it's been a while since I last visited. So yeah, definitely when things get back to normal, I'd love to come and say hello to the team and everyone down there as well.
I think it was 2012 that you were last here.
No. It only seems like yesterday, Graham. It shows you how quickly time goes.
All right. After 8 years, the person make it known. It's like, it's been 8 years since you show up. It's like, oh, it's been that long. Da, 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 da. Anyway, such as the British National Theatre and others do not benefit on and donations. Yeah, because the money that the royals are receiving should go straight to those patronages, because those people, they only show up to get publicity, but they're not really bringing any attention to those things. They just go cut ribbons and then that's it. Okay, let me read these two and then I'm going to go to that comment that says 11. This is the time for Jamaicans to plan that do not show up movement. Okay, my God, they always use Jamaica when they want clout, but quick to be eject. That's true. To eject Jamaicans from the UK, branding them criminals. Yep. That's one of the things that I was hearing. I pray the Jamaicans treat them with the same respect they gave to Meghan, especially when she was pregnant. Let's go into this. 11 comment. All right. The problem is that none of these people on the island and organization that apparently need a royal patron will stand up and say anything. The National Theatre didn't want Camilla and should have flatly refused, like the army refused Andrew. All right, let's see. The thing is that the army has more, how would I say that, more strength, because the Queen actually need the army. If the army is against you, believe me, you're in deep shit. All right, the army is their backbone, so they have to listen to it. Look how quickly she act. Okay, it's the army, but all the other patronages, they don't have that much leverage. All right, they're just there to help the people, but the army is there. If the royal family need protection, that's what they will. That's who they need. All right. There was also a very interesting study done on benefit on royal patronage, and okay, I read this already. There's this podcast on royal patronage study. The palace even refused to operationalize the term, quote, royal patronage, end quote. All right. Listen to Abolish the Monarchy on Charities Understanding the Value of Royal Patronages. The cost-benefit analysis is nil. And likewise for tourism. The palace was not even helpful in operationalizing, quote, what is a royal patronage. All right. Okay, this is a different language. I can't really read that. Okay, and the irony is Harry is the most plausible replacement, but the British royal family chase him away. All right, that's a different language. Agree, thank you. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. That is true. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. They need to speak up. All right, again, same topic, different tweet regarding it. Okay, so the derangers are under this post pretending to be Jamaicans to promote the Cambridges. I'll go into this after that. Let's read what some of the people are saying here. The squad. That's exactly what I thought after seeing a few comments. I know my people and I know how we flex. There's the laugh, there's this. Okay, let's go into that and see some of the comments. Oh, it's a thread. Where did it start? Okay, it's just two. Okay, Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate, are slated to visit Jamaica in March as part of a Caribbean tour to mark the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. Okay, Jamaica. The couple's visit comes months ahead of the 60th anniversary of Jamaica's independence from Britain in August. In 2000 and 2008, Prince Charles visited Jamaica, and in 2012, Prince Harry visited. So that's the one I was talking about, 2012. Where Harry was racing Bolt. All right, here are the comments. Why are they coming here? The world has moved on from waving, smiling, and photo app. Send Harry and Meghan instead. They will at least help those in need. The UK and the KKK can keep racist William and his racist backstabbing stuck-up lazy wife. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's see here. They don't want to lose the money that Jamaica and the other Commonwealth countries pay the monarch every year for being its head. The plan has been to keep making money from the colonies. let's see here. Andrew Holmes, okay. Are the UK paying for the visit? I sincerely hope we aren't paying. We have hospitals, schools, and police station that needs urgent fix repair. Abolish the monarchy. All right. All nation, when royal family visit, they pay for them. Attending the Commonwealth pays money to the Queen Elizabeth II. Remember, they bring nothing to the table with long hand, empty pocket. This couple has never visited the Caribbean or Africa. I think William have been to Africa, but is it to represent the crown? That's the word, the crown. He went to Africa many times, I think, to represent the crown, but I don't know about the Caribbean, if he went to the like Jamaica, for instance, to represent the crown. But anyway, I don't know. Okay, the Cambridges are taking over 2022. This visit are great for diplomat. Oh, there's the racist. That's the comment. Some of the people said they're pretending to be, I guess, to give positive comment in there. All right, the Cambridges are taking over 2022. This visit are great for diplomatic engagement and promotion of tourism. I think Jamaica have done it many times by itself. All right, look. Anyway, let me try not to brain. Okay, the oppressors and former colonists already taking enough. The scars of their brutality exist. Look at those pictures. My God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Our people went through so much. I hope those who cross over on the other side, because they took their life too quick. I just hope they made sure when they go on the other side, they pave the way. Don't make these things, make them take over on the other side. I'm talking about once the afterlife. They need to pave the way and said, no, these people don't belong in the same space, the same dimension as us anymore, because they are so freaking brutal. Yesterday I was watching, how do they call it? I think Ancestry or something like that, where it's from PBS. I forgot the name of the show. It's like from 8 years ago. And some of the comments that I was reading, people were, like some people in Africa were crying. They're heartbreaking to see some of the things that the ancestors have gone through when they were in America. One of the stories that I was listening to is that there was a slave master who write on his will that once he died, he want the slave to be free. So what happened here, even the law had said that the principal, whoever who wrote on the will, they have a term for it, but I can't think of it right now, was in the right, because that was his slave and all of that. And what he wrote on his will before he died should have been, the court should have been accepted it, should recognize it. So they had people who took over the estate of the slave master's owner, how do you call this, slave master's will or property or all of that, and went to the court to fight against it for those slaves to not be free. And the court aligned with the person who was preventing the slaves from being free. And it was very heartbreaking. Even the court broke the law. I'm saying, those racists, I hope God have something for them. And then the thing is that what's happening in America, they don't want to teach people this kind of things. They're adding, okay, race, what do you call CRT? They don't want to teach this thing. All this stuff, they're adding, okay? They're adding to more of this negligence, this bad behaviors into the history book, even though when they should have, at least right now, recognize it. If they have to apologize, nobody wants to blame the current people right now for the things that their great-grandfather did in the past. But what they're doing here is they still want to carry out the same behavior. And now the current people who's preventing from lesson to be taught about what their their ancestor did to our ancestors, African American ancestors, they don't want people to learn it, but at the same time they're adding, okay? They're adding the pain and agony to what their ancestors did. this kind of thing. So instead of embracing it, they may not be proud of it. They don't have to be proud of it because these were shameful kind of behavior. But at least from this point on, leave something for their great grandkids to say, at least my father, my mother, who was in power, and position of power, put a stop to it and allow people to learn from it. So right now they're adding more shame to their own history, this kind of thing, for preventing the history to be taught in school about what happened to African American, because it happened. It's the truth. Let's see here. Look at him. You could read that. Let's see. I think I read the comments. Okay, how lovely. God bless them. Okay, may God curse their evil races, far and soul. Oh my God. It's like, may God curse their evil races. Okay, royal rubbish. Okay, very exciting new. No, it's not. They can F off. Oh my God. I can't believe that the land of Bob Marley, Marcus Garvey, and are welcoming those two races. This trip is for PR, so they could pose with black people to wash their stain of driving Meghan out of their family. Do they know there's lots of dark-skinned people there? Sick. Do they know there's lots of dark-skinned torn people there? Okay, anyone who does not get how these trips to the Commonwealth nation are used as PR stunt should watch, quote, Explained, and quote, on Netflix, season 3, episode 2, Jamaica declared independence in 1962, and who showed up to stop Jamaica from leaving the Commonwealth? Princess Margaret. Interesting. Let me bookmark this so I could come back to get the name here. Interesting. Let's see here. Thanks to Harry's defection and the Queen and even Prince Charles' age, so much is being asked of these two as they have a young family to consider. It's a lot to give her. Thank goodness William married well. What? He married well? I was about to leave that post, but let me see. Let me go in there. There's 9 comment on there. Okay, more like Will and Kate aversion to blackness. I wonder if they want to be carried on the shoulder of black people as they do often like doing a majority black nation. Defection, you are not serious. Let me leave this alone. Let's go back. Let's go to another tweet. All right, let's see this one here. Okay, Fred and Gladys play TOBias and Mumblina like fiddles. They even took the lead in the destruction of his relationship with his only brother and the degrading of his mom, so he can make a path for her tormentor to replace her and completely. Been saying it for a while. Prize attained. Yeah, we're talking about what's the other one? His father. All right, who pretty much used William. Okay, probably put nonsense in his head to make that conference to say that his mom is paranoid, and they blame BBC for as if Diana didn't really want to tell her truth. All right, so this kind of thing is the thing that Charles is good at that. William's head was a sponge. He can't think for himself. Since he was born, they made sure his head is a sponge. The brain is a sponge. Cannot think for himself. But Harry, on the other hand, Princess Diana, made Harry's brain to be more observant and question things, be independent thinkers. Okay, be an independent thinker. So the other one, whatever they put in his head, he absorbed it without question. So Charles put stuff in his head, and then he absorbed it, and then spew nonsense, and then now people saying, F you, we don't want you. And the other thing is with this kind of tactic that I see being played over there in the UK, Charles also might be being played by Camilla too, because God, once the Queen is gone, and then now she become Queen Consort and all of that. I keep on saying consort. Queen Consort. She might manipulate Charles, and things may not go as planned as Charles probably thinks. So Camilla, in my humble opinion, is a very smart woman. Okay, so you never underestimate her. There's so much I want to say, but because I'm just talking my humble opinion here, I don't want to sound too, majority of my thing already sound crazy, but to exaggerate it, but at the same time, she's someone I think the entire royal family should be careful with. That's all. But they already, welcome her, do all of this stuff. So she said the next step is, is the crown. And the other thing I've said in other videos, sometime when you think you got the prize, and then as soon as you're about to touch it, it will be snatched right at your fingertip. All right, so everybody might think they're gonna get the bigger prize, and something might happen and just snatch it away from them. All right, let's read some of the comments. It's so good to read a comment on the DM slamming William as a traitor today, and so many comments supporting Harry now for leaving. Haha, it backfired. Okay, it's by design. Fred and Gladys were out to destroy Diana's legacy. They hid their hands and let Markle, Sedaton, and her daughter think trying to destroy Harry and Meghan was their sole ideas. That's true. That's true. I'm sure Gladys particularly enjoyed driving a permanent wedge between Toby and... I've been saying it for a long time. I've been saying it. Harry was the brain. Okay, he was too close. But the only thing that's slightly different from what I'm seeing here, I used to think, is the courtiers who was doing that. But apparently it's the father who was doing it. So even Harry said they're giving them bad advice. So Harry would have been a perfect support for William and what's the other one? And his wife. Okay, I can't think of her name. Okay, and his wife. But instead, because they think having good headlines on the tabloid is going to help them. When Harry was there to do the work, don't mind being in the background, walk behind them, and all of that. But instead, what did they do? They sided with the tabloid to hate on Harry and Meghan. And look at this. What are the people asking for? Harry and Meghan. Okay? So, what is it? The father, and the current wife right now teamed up to make them think that Harry is a bad person, Meghan is a bad person, and all of that, so they could have that spot. All right? I'm telling you, these people, I don't want to, not that I will ever be invited, but I don't want to be over there, eat their food, because I don't trust them. They always have something behind their action. All right? They made a fool of Willie Lake and his pals because everyone was telling them they will be next. This is what I said. I don't think he understood his position. All right? They can skip that. They can skip his father. All right? Unless it's a miracle happened, then he will be next. I don't know. All right? They're more popular and they believe the lies. I'm sure they shocked, including Uncle Gary. Okay, totally. Can you imagine... What is it? From my understanding, from reading to it, I could be 100% wrong. Prince Philip's title. There was a title Prince Philip had, and he wanted Edward, I think, the last son, to have it, and I think Charles refused that. I think. So imagine some of those titles. Charles is waiting to give it to to the wife, other kids. Can you imagine that? But anyway, let's read. All right, totally. They are all ruthless in the pursuit of that so-called throne, which grows irrelevant by the century. Okay, the way he stood in front of the press and called his mother paranoid. Phew, I'm telling you, when I heard this the first time, I was like, what? What did he just call his mother? I could not believe it. All right, there's that comment. Not realizing then, or perhaps realizing too late, that he's clearing a way for her tormentor to replace her and everything. If she can disinherit him next, she will. She'll do it if by some connivance her children are really Fred's. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine after Charles become king or something like that, and then they bring some crazy stuff saying, Charles had a child with Camilla, even though there's some rumors with one somewhere in Australia or something like that, but not that. The ones that people know that are, Camilla's daughter and son or something like that. Can you imagine that when Charles become king, and then you know how they could do things, make things happen, even though if it's not true. they claim that one of Camilla's son, I think she has a son and a daughter, but the son will be the next one because he was born before Will, and to say that that was Charles' son. Can you imagine this? I don't know. That would be a historical over there. But these people have no shame. You never know. They could do it. That's just my crazy thinking going here. Okay, I know that she and Camilla had a secret love child. There's this one who got adopted and is now in Australia. That's the one I was saying. But I didn't know that Tom and Laura are really Charles. When did you hear this? Can you imagine that? Oh, is that what they're saying here? Let me read this again. All right, I'm leaving this comment. I'm going back to that. Not realizing then, or perhaps realizing too late, that he's clearing a way for her tormentor to replace her and everything. If she can disinherit him next, she will. She'll do it if by some connivance her children are really Fred's. It's almost like what I was saying here. Can you imagine that when Charles become king and then they say Camilla's son is actually Charles, and then pretty much push away William? Can you imagine this? Oh my God. I would like to see how this will be.
As well as supplying drugs, bald-headed Goldsmith brags of his connections with royalty. He even claims Prince William will soon be a guest at his home, the home he has crudely named Maison de Bang Bang.
All right, so now this comment is reflecting on this. I know that she and Charles had a secret love child together who got adopted and is now in Australia. But I didn't know that Tom and Laura are really Charles. Where did you hear this? I mean, I think this person was talking hypothetically, the same way that I was saying mine. Okay, it makes sense why he ensured that Tom Parker Bowles befriended Willie and he and Laura are. Wow. Okay, I don't know any of that. All I said is if. That's what I thought she said. If. All right, hypothetical speaking. If they are by chance or design, I won't put it past Fred and Gladys to disinherit Toby. I believe so. I agree with her. I agree with her. There's a possibility. This is the nonsense they put in his head. Wow. And probably the other two are much smarter because, I don't know. Let me just leave my thought alone here. Okay, I've been saying Charles has been playing on long game and he won. Not yet. Not yet. He's close to it though. He is close to it. See how Mumbo looks diminished. Even Baldy, Camilla got the headline today. Okay, no honor amongst thieves. Chuck personally buttoned up his mom Brenda for visual. He's so good at chess. Yep, Baldy has his own hidden agenda. Rose can come in from the cold. And the other thing that I'm thinking while I'm editing is that maybe this is why the queen is waiting, until her death, because she probably already know the mess that's gonna happen, because perhaps hypothetical speaking, okay, because I'm sitting in my house, I never been to the UK to know exactly how people sleep around and this like that based on headline. Maybe this is why she's waiting, until she die to leave the throne, because if she stepped back and then this is the nonsense that's happening while she's alive and she doesn't have the power after she stepped back, she doesn't want to deal with that. So instead, she's being there, saving the spot for Charles, and then once she's gone, Charles could deal with his own mess. I think this is what probably might be happening. Maybe, yeah, I truly believe that. Actually, there's a possibility, huge possibility, that those kids that Camilla has, perhaps it is Charles, and then Baldy's gonna be left out in the cold. But remember also, Charles was saying once he become king, he's gonna scale down. Okay, he already gave the warning. He is going to scale down. Thank God Harry and Meghan got themselves out of there. Maybe Baldy's in the chopping block too. He doesn't even know it. Oh my God. This is gonna be one heck of a soap opera. Let me see how the UK citizen is gonna deal with this nonsense. Oh my God. And the thing is that Charles, have all those people everywhere, to be on his side. But My goodness, can you imagine that? That would be the scandal of scandals of everywhere. Let me read some more here. He really was played to the T, especially here. Man, is she gonna be in the blender for the next 5 to 30 years? Okay, she's gonna have to pretend like his hair. She's gonna have to pretend like his hair is growing back and his breath. Oh my God, I don't know about this. Okay, they talk about his breath. You could read the screen. She did it to herself too. Karma comes at you quickly. Yeah, all the way in the Berkshires or wherever in the countryside she's going. All right, let me move on to the next. I'm almost an hour and I do not have that much tweet left. Next tweet. Okay, spare me with comparison between Camilla and Meghan. One is hated because she slept with someone else's husband. The latter fell in love with her husband. There's no comparison. Yeah, that was the other thing that they were trying to do on the headline yesterday. Propping up Camilla and all of that. Nuh-uh, there's no comparison here at all. All right, compare Camilla with Meghan. Okay, being part black is a crime. Didn't you get the memo? They'll dress it up and just xenophobia and all the lies the media put out about Meghan. But in the end, sensible, decent, intelligent human being knows it's because of that black mother. Okay, media, racism, hypocrisy. Well said. In the Brits upper crust society, it is deep honor to have your wife sleep with with the Prince of Wales. My God, Andrew Parker Bowles knew. They all knew. However, Camilla was not his only mistress. Lady Kanga was at some stage his favorite. Her hubby too is Chuck's friend. Oh my goodness, these people are crazy. They're so nasty. Glad you mentioned Kanga, but I don't see sleeping with someone as an achievement. All right, Time, ITV, and the puppet all grew a pair. That's why so many left, and now they have PM. No, to Richard, who should go back and keep Judy from emptying their wine cellar. Oh my God, thank you. No comparison at all. Meghan is highly educated, brainy, classy, and advocate humanitarian. Okay, who are comparing this to women who are as different as day and night. The audacity. Yeah, this is what happened when you keep your core value, like Meghan did among all those barrage of negativity. You know, you keep your core value intact, people will stand up for you. You never bent for the nonsense that was going on over there just because they are royal. Okay, exactly, none whatsoever. All right, so there's more comment. Let's move on. Next tweet. Again, the same thing with Camilla, trying to prop her up. Okay, they just can start bringing Meghan Markle into it. Congratulations, you're building your popularity on the bullying a black woman. What a legacy. All right, I'm telling you, she knows how to play the game too. But now the difference is that there's social media. If you guys go on my other channel, there's 2 videos that I have. One actually is uploading right now. This one, they gave me, see, everything that I upload, I have to request. All right, so one about how do you call this? The trying to make law to prevent certain things from, you know, to monitor social media. Let me push it back slightly more because they need to review it. All right, usually at 12 p.m. I usually put things on that channel. All right, so this video regarding social media, and I have another one that I have, which is, all right, this one they had blacked it, so I had to remove a portion of it. All right, so it's due March 8th. So let me reschedule it. I had pushed it back because they wanted to review it. Okay, I'm off a little bit right now because when I turn on my computer, they had blacked this this video. So let me push it back for let's put it not February. Let's put February 11. Enough for me to have time to review it again. All right, so they had blacked this video, so I had to cut something out of it, all right, to make it so it could be able to go live. All right, but that's not the reason I came here. The reason I came here is for this video. What is it? Tackling online abuse. All right, so it's already live. All right, and then the second part of it is what I just uploaded here, and I had to request a review. All right, so another word, what I was saying, why I went back over there, is that Camilla knows how to play the game, but the difference is now we have social media. People are talking. Back then, they only have newspapers, and guess what? They had full control of newspapers, and still do now. They still have control of it, but the difference is social media. People are talking. News travel really quickly. When nonsense is happening, people are talking about it. Look at this. That was happening yesterday in the UK. They put this nonsense out. People debunked it. The squad and non-squaddies, they're saying, don't bring this nonsense to us. So all of that. All right. So let's read some of the comment. So that's the difference here. All right. The social media aspect of it. If they only had newspapers where they have full control of it, the newspaper and the TV station of all of that, they have control of all of that with the exception of social media. And they almost took over social media. They almost did because with misinformation. And this is why with those videos that I just showed you, this I read some articles where they're trying to curb, control, or put laws to prevent misinformation happening. But what did they do? The second video that I just not made public, schedule, is that they don't want to put laws to control social media. Because why? They don't want who's putting misinformation. It's people like me or whatever I'm aware of. I debunk their nonsense, and the squad, people are debunking their nonsense. So is that part they don't have control of? Even though they try. They think everybody's after money. Look how they, everything that I upload, they prevent it from going live the same day. They have to review it themselves, or they black some videos and I had to cut some stuff out. All right. So they don't have control of social media. They have people everywhere. They buy bots, they buy all sort of things. But individual like myself, they can't control. They can't control that. So, and the thing that I'm saying is what I'm aware of based on the things that they put. All right, to debunk their lies. What are they on about? There was no huge welcome for her class of about 25-year-old and a few parents who are the media trying to brainwash. You see, there's people saying that here. All right, they are also lying about Camilla's popularity so that they could mention Meghan. The obsession they have with Meghan is sick. Camilla popular? I doubt it. I hope I bookmarked them. I come across some pictures. Meghan and Harry are doing just fine here in California. They have their privacy and the media isn't bashing them like a piece of X. They could care less what the British think of them because they are living here. Care crusty is not building popularity. Maybe for drinking Charlie's fluid. Oh, jeez, that's just disgusting thinking about that. And that too, that actually me. Can't imagine how disgusting that scene must be. Oh, God, that's nasty. Thinking about that comment. If she was really popular like they claim, they will have to insert Harry and Meghan into all things Camilla. That's true. Okay, their percentage number keep changing. Okay, I don't understand how they translate support to make her Queen Consort. I keep on saying consort. It's consort into popularity. I fully understand the decision to give her the title Queen Consort doesn't mean I like her. Okay, it's pretty pathetic at this point. They probably have, the way that I see the UK is going right now, they are in a battle. There's like a tug of wars going on. Once they get the government is shaped up with morality, then that will be the end of it. It is noteworthy that this survey usually match whatever narrative the newspaper wants to sell. Yep. After these two comments, that's it. I really don't understand. Meghan and Harry are no longer working members of the family. So why do these people continue to involve them in this popularity contest? They don't even live in Britain. All right. I have the exact same question. Non-working royals that live and work in another country, minding their own business. Keep them out of it. Yep. All right. Next tweet. Oh, my God. 55 minutes. Okay, there's better up here. Reaching new height means nothing if you don't pause to take in the view. The reason I think I bookmarked this is that is the thing sometime I mentioned, when you recognize something about yourself and you stop and think about it, This is something you should be proud of yourself of. You reach certain, I mean, I'm just translating in a different way here, but I agree with this comment. Reaching new heights mean nothing if you don't pause to take end of view. All right, let's say you work hard for something. And this is why sometimes I keep on saying, I don't know how these people do it. They keep on defending. It's not the way of living. All right. They never stop to enjoy the fruit of their labor. And some videos I've said, you work so hard every day, getting up early, go to work and do all of that. Yes, you need to work. You need to make a living. You need money to pay your bills and all of that. At some point in time, you need to stop, relax, enjoy the money you have made. Because once you die, okay, if you don't have someone to take care of the body afterward, okay, you'll be right there on the floor until eternity, until someone else come across your body. All right, you need to stop and enjoy your hard work. Enjoy your hard work. This is the thing that Better Up is saying here. All right, after you work so hard for everything you do, whether it's mental health or whatever it is, you're at a better place. You need to stop, relax, and enjoy your whatever that makes you relax. What makes you relax for you may not be for me. Okay, if it's you going to the nightclub, enjoying music, that's for you, but it may not be for me. But at least you enjoying yourself. You work hard to do that. Okay, whether to travel, you take different flight to get to the destination. All right, that's not me. I don't like to travel too much. If it takes more than 5 hours, I don't want to. Okay, but guess what? It's you. It's you. That's your enjoyment. You wanted to go there. You work hard every day to 6 a.m., whether it's rainy, snow, whatever it may be, to show up at work to earn that money. You need to stop and enjoy it. Even though if people say, oh, why are you spending your money like that? You buy a Lamborghini or something like that. Okay? That's your money. If you could afford it, you buy it. All right? But don't buy something you cannot afford where, I think in one video as I mentioned, all right, yes, everybody wants a Lamborghini, but can you afford it? All right? You could have a Ford Fiesta. Okay, I remember making that comparison. You could have a Ford Fiesta that takes you from point A to point B, right? But at least you could afford that. But don't go buy something, a Lamborghini. Well, I don't even know how much they cost, $400,000 or $500,000. All right, where you cannot afford it, but where you have to get 4 or 5 jobs to earn that money to pay for it. That's not living. All right. If you have that extra cash, you work so hard for, you have extra, it's just sitting there. Your bill is being paid. Your house is being paid. Your car payment is being paid. And all of that, you have that extra. Guess what? You could afford that Lamborghini. Guess what? It's your money. Go buy it. But it's when you don't have it. Okay? You go buy it just to show people you have. And then you have to work couple jobs to pay for that. That's not living. All right. The Ford Fiesta could do for now. This kind of thing. So Better Up, this comment, that's what made me think. That's why I bookmark it. Reaching new heights mean nothing if you don't pause to take the end of you. All right. You go up the mountain, you go hiking. All right. Don't just go up there and then run right back down. Once you reach the top, look at the horizon, look at the scenery, the things that you work so hard to reach up there. Yeah, look at it. Take a moment to take a breather. That way, when you back down, you have that mental picture in your head. This is how it looks when I was up there. And this is why sometimes, I don't feel like going certain places. But when I feel like going certain places, I go there. Either I take pictures, I enjoy those things. So the times where I don't feel like going there, I could still sit in my house and thinking about it. That mental picture was still in my head to remember, oh, when I was there, this is what I saw and all of that. All right, so let me read some of the comment and then that's it. Okay, Better Up. Please just start reading Pinterest for your tweet. What the hell? Okay, yeah, quit reading lifestyle memes, LOL is. All right, so why are you telling them to stop? But why are you there? You must be following. This is the thing here. Oh, my God. People don't know how to prevent themselves from going to some. If I don't like Better Up, why will I click on Better Up? Why are you pressing and clicking? to follow them. Oh my goodness, these people are something. It's hard to reach new height when one can't afford healthcare. I don't know, but there's other way you could do to ease your brain. I can't answer to that. All right. One thing is people need to vote. They need to vote because single payer should be something that people should advocate for. Your healthcare should not be attached to your job because, you know, there's different things that happen to prevent people from getting a job. All right. So the single payment should be an option for everybody. And this is how they're trying to control people. So, you know, if you can't afford healthcare, how are you voting when you go in the voting booth? Okay. Are you advocating for racists? Okay. So racist is preventing you. When they get in power, they're preventing you from getting affordable healthcare. Look at President Obama. When he was in power, he was trying to make healthcare better. They prevent him. They prevent him from making what's right for the country. But he persevered because his line of study is, what is it? Something law. I forgot what his line of. So he made sure whatever he could give the country, follow the law. This is why they can't really remove it, because everything Obama did to give you that little ACA, all right, Obamacare, in other words, all right, he followed the law. This is why they can't just shut it. All right, they had to go to court to make sure that Obama was following the law. All right, they tried because he followed the law. He gave you what he wanted, a little bit of what he wanted, but he wanted to give you guys much more. But many of you prevented. Why? Because you're voting for people to prevent other people from doing what's good for the country. So I don't know. And yesterday I was watching something on CNN where in Florida, they're saying that there's a good number of, was it more people sign up to be a Republican or something like that. And then when they look closer, they see that there's how do they call this? Old people who's in, they have a term for that. Right now, I really can't think of it. They can, maybe I'll put the screenshot of that video where people, Republican, go into those senior citizens' home, knocking on their door to make them renew their voter registration when there is none. And they're going into areas where people don't really speak English. Senior citizen, they check their voter registration as Republican, and then when their kids are looking at their parents' voter registration, they're saying, "Oh, my parents doesn't speak English, can't even read English. There's no way they will be doing this." So they doing these kind of things against the people as well. I think they were able to catch a picture of one of those people, so they blurred the person's face. So they're doing things to steal power. All right, so I don't know, but let me move on. From that, I went to politics. Okay, next tweet. Okay, Princess Diana's legacy hang over Camilla's fate at Queen Consort. All right, I'm not going to read this. And one of the videos yesterday, I had a video of him who went on Good Morning Britain talking about his point of view for what the Queen did, that comment that she did regarding making her wish is when she passed, when Charles become king, that she will be Queen Consort. Okay, consort. I keep on saying consort. It's consort. Okay, Diana's legacy will always cast a shadow over Charles and Camilla because of their malicious, cruel, and immoral behavior. Okay, I see the propaganda media try to control the narrative by attempting to shut off your opinion. All right, that's from that video. I saw partial of it, but some people saw more of it. But the one that I saw is the one that I share with you in that video. Okay, it will always loom like a specter over this treacherous lifestyle. Thanks for calling it out and speaking truth to power. Queen Diana forever. Okay, thank you for speaking your point about the royal family, lack of empathy, and other member of the royal family's feeling. Example, Diana and Meghan's. You were shut down and silenced as usual. The host spoke over you and wrongly speak for the UK. I agree with everything you said and disagree with Good Morning Britain. Okay, this is what I like when the Brits, as much as the Brits wants to mind their own business, but if you let the propaganda take over, all right, we don't hear from you on social media. Let your opinion be heard. All right, this is why sometimes I when I come across some comment, even though I never been to Britain, I've met some Brit personally. All right, they're not like that. So I try to speak, since I'm on the platform, my experience of coming across some of those people, let the truth be heard. Okay, like I said in one of the comments, there's always one of who's not the same. So, even though I'll say certain things like the media in the UK is making the UK look bad, and I say at the end of my comment, sorry to the good Brits, for the good Brits who are there. All right, but I think one person came and said, thank you, I'm one of the good Brits, and something like that. Okay, yes, shame on William. Where is that smell coming from? Okay, no, it doesn't. I really don't understand your way of thinking. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I'm almost done. I hope I could squeeze everything. If I reach an hour and 20 minutes, I'm probably gonna split it. All right, so here are some of those pictures. Okay, anyway, look at this. I think in one of those comments I said something. Okay, there's me here. All right, let's look at the picture. The kids don't care. You can't, when those kids, they're conscious, their innocence are so pure. They're so pure. They could sense this stuff. And it's too bad so many people like, her age group are infesting the youngsters' mind. Look at this. Look at them. They don't really care. They don't care. All right, let me read here. Okay, all she needs is a broom. Oh my God. All she needs is a broom and a witch hat. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but I want to sit, okay, to stare at that face. To stare at that face either. All right. Oh God, no wonder the Gremlin was jealous of Meghan. And now that working IT is Queen. Her good luck, UK. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll go to this later. Okay, there's me here. This is the comment. 12 people like it. All right, and I correct myself here. Don't. All right, I think it's somewhere here. Don't. Okay, laughing my ass off. OMG, reality is starting to kick in. If you can't handle the truth, do not. Okay, don't go near children. They'll slap you with a taste of, quote, I don't give a F who you are. Get the F out of here. All right, so that's this here. The kids, they don't care who you are. That's the pictures. These are realities. Kids know. Kids know the icon. 243 people like it. Okay, weak people. Girl, all you have to do is suck a marriagement. Oh my God. That's the word here. And you too can be named Queen Consort. Girl, listen. That Queen cohort. Okay, that's from was it from The View? Okay, those poor children. Someone rescue those poor children. This is becoming abusive. Okay, they're always showing up. Damn, can they give them cookies and milk at least? Maybe that'll get them, the children, to move a little and possibly speak to one another. All right, there's this. No one is as done as the boy in glasses. He wishes there was an exam going on. He's done. Okay, he'd gladly show you how to diagram a sentence to get out of a dodge. Okay, I honestly see her visit as a punishment. Poor kiddos, they didn't deserve this. Even the children know she's a hoe. I'm telling you, those people have no shame. They have no shame. Can you imagine what the teachers are thinking? All right, they had to endure this and say, oh my God, look at that hoe coming in the classroom to those poor children. Okay, a whole mess. Okay, after these two. Okay, the royal family life of service. The Duchess of Camilla and Kate have revved up the visit to nursery school this month. Need to keep those taxpayers' fund coming in. So many palaces and maintain biggest scam in history. Kids always have the sense to know who has good spirit. Yep, that is true. Okay, none of these babies want anything to do with Gladys at all. The babies always know. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Their spirit. Okay, look at her. Look at him. He's like, peace out. Okay, oh my God, where is it? This one. He was done. He's like, I don't want to know you. I don't care who you are. I'm done. It's like, teacher, where's the test? Let's see 9 of the comments in here. Oh God, no wonder the Gremlin was jealous of Meghan. And now that working IT is Queen. Good luck. All right, Jesus, Camilla, the bridge. Okay, honestly, very good, which remind me of City is a Lie, Camilla Tomlin. Okay, the evil inside comes out. All right, woof woof. She looks scary. All right, let's go to the next tweet. And I have one more after that. Let's see here. Okay, my cousin caught her. Okay, this is completely off. Okay, I thought this was funny, but let's see here. Maybe I'll leave in a good note. Okay, let's those who wake up each morning. Okay, all right. So this is the last one before one of the squaddies had a prayer. So the last one will be a prayer, and this is the last one. This one was funny. My cousin caught her dude cheating. She put her iPhone in his car and did quote find iPhone and quote on her son's iPad and found the girl's address. My granny said quote, "You doing all this detective work? Imagine if you went to college and apply yourself." End quote. I thought that was brilliant. When I saw this, I started laughing. It's true. If you're doing all of this, you're pretty smart. You know exactly how to do things. But let's read some of the comment. Granny said, quote, "You're not applying yourself, Smokey." Okay, girl, grit the F out here. Tom about, quote, "You won't look for a job, but you're hunting down a man," end quote. I said, yeah, let me go on and leave. All right, let's see. One of my homeboys found his BM sex tape and his baby iPad because it connected to her iCloud. Boy was hot. What the hell? What the hell is this? Okay, this happened to me. OMG, my son didn't see it because his father looks through his pictures and deleted. Oh my God, but it was, quote, "I didn't know you was a porn star" text. Oh my God. The thing you're reading on Twitter is hilarious. That caused my blood to leave my body. Oh my God, that caused my blood to leave my body. I swear, I forgot it was all connected, but I'm glad my son didn't see it. I didn't know mommy was a freak. Mommy and daddy was a freak in the bedroom. Oh my God. Let me read it again because I got so... Look at her. Look at her picture right there. The way she's sitting. Oh my God. That's a good form of squat too. This happened to me. That's the cry. OMG, my son. You think he didn't see it? Maybe he pretended he didn't see it. My son didn't see it because his father looked through his pictures and deleted, but it was, quote, "I didn't know you was a porn star" text. I didn't know you were a porn star text. End quote. That caused my blood to leave my body. I swear, I forgot it was all connected. But I'm glad my son didn't see it. Oh my God, tears coming out of my eyes. I'll come back to this. Okay, I never seen a woman work harder at anything than catching their men cheating. No adrenaline can match that output. Okay, the gag is if they work that hard trying to make their man happy on a daily basis, in most cases, they won't have to worry about him cheating. That's true. That's true. Granny said, quote, "The city needs a Batman." The city needs a Batman. I need to come back to this. Okay, no, not Batman. Grandma said, okay, you're applying yourself in all the wrong places. All right, that's it, bro. Not the random chain here. All right, let's go to this. Where's the picture? Okay, that's this one. Let's go into this. Who had that thing? Okay, ma'am, this is not a custody hearing. This is the internet. I'm probably going to read all of the 17 comments here. This is good. Okay, why are you telling people not to put their business online? Like I don't need something to read. People's coming to other people's rescue. It's like this one is saying, I didn't want to know your business, but this one is saying, why are you telling her not to? I want to know. The internet, Twitter is something. Okay, man, it's life. We all be on same freak shit. I swear, I didn't know all those comments were there. Okay, man, it's life. We all be on the same freak shit. Okay, did your son see it or not? Cause you got it both way there. You get okay. Come on. Because you got it both way there, and that's a big part of the story. Okay, your son didn't see it, but you're glad your son saw it. A typo girl. All right. All right. God himself can't get this info out of me. Let's see here. Well, you can, but that involves forfeiting this level. Well, your son didn't see it, but now you've written about it and he will read it. Maybe her, how do you call this? Her profile is, maybe her son doesn't know. All right. But at least it's between their father. Okay. It's between his father and mother. All right. So he probably gonna be. I don't know why people like to record themselves when they're doing the dirty deed. This should never be recorded because at some point in time, it's going to go to the wrong hand. So never record these things. That's all. Never record it. Oh, my God. All right. Damn, I'm not telling Twitter this kind of info, but okay, I don't know what to say. Why would he say that? Okay, I don't know what. Okay, so people are laughing. You know what she meant. All right. I think that was funny. I mean, it's just a story. She didn't say anything derogatory. It's just that she was doing the dirty deed, and apparently it was somewhere. But I'm telling you, we need to laugh sometime. I don't know. I didn't see anything wrong with that. It happened to me. OMG, my son didn't see it because his father looked through his pictures and deleted, but it was the quote. I didn't know you was a porn star text. Okay, end quote. That caused my blood to leave my body. I swear, I forgot. It was all connected, but I'm glad my son didn't see it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the father was aware after they record themselves doing the dirty deed to go in the son's phone because the connection is there to go and delete it quickly. But the thing is that, hey, if they're married, I don't know if the son sees it. At least it's between mom and dad. Okay, they do that. All right, so this is my last tweet. All right, this is a prayer one of the squaddies did, and I'm gonna keep it as that. All right, I'm not gonna search for a prayer. Okay, prayer for Has, Meg, and Archie Lady. Let those who wake each morning with hateful intention toward Harry and Meghan never know peace. May they wake up in the future with fear as to how they will navigate their day. May karma have a seat at their table and bedside. Protect Has, Meg, and Archie, little bit Diana, and Dovia. In Jesus' name, amen. Look at them at that time. Look at her kids around them. They're happy. Look at Harry. Always happy around his wife. Yeah, may God always protect them. This is the prayer. Let my adversary be clothed with shame, and let them cover themselves with their own confusion as with a mantle. Psalm 109:29. All right, let's read some of the comment from the squad. All right, amen. From your mouth to God's ear. Amen, amen, amen. So that's it. This is the prayer. I'm not going to search for a prayer. I use the squad's prayer. All right, that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. And some of you who have donated, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, that's it.